and they're followed by Eric Davis. Showing scars of battle, Brian Firmer comes through, following a role in the one Marteg stage. Mike Metcalf gets it all wrong here, and Steve Fairley finds a way past him. Stuart Nichols shows the right way to take a hairpin, while this escort shows the wrong way. And flames and all through the headlamp outlet, this is the face of instant, expensive Quattro retirement. An underbonnet fire creating an expensive disaster for Colin Short. Among the Astras, Chris Atkinson, with a scorching 11th fastest overall on the Tyrrhenic stage, is setting the pace. Steve Bamber is up there too. With Mike Soames suffering from bronchitis, Graham Evans is partnering Stuart Nichols for the first time. Nichols, however, is going as well as ever. The two obviously settling down well together. They're giving Atkinson a good run for his money. Atkinson, however, wins the rally at the end of the day. 26 seconds ahead of Bamber in third place and 7 seconds ahead of Nichols, who finishes in second. Meanwhile, Clinton Smith takes the Ascona to another win and extends his lead in the BTRDA Championship. On to the Hadrian, with action straight away on a dry and dusty day. Steve Fairley, on his own home event, is having all sorts of problems, the worst of which is a drive shaft. We asked after the welfare of Stuart Nichols.
Mr. Atkinson's stepping into us again, I'm afraid.
The stage has been bad?
they're very fast, and you can't scrub speed off them at all because there's a lot of loose screw on the top, and you just try and put it sideways, and it just doesn't retard the car at all.
What about the dust?
No, we haven't had any problem with dust. We caught a sunbeam on one stage, but it didn't really slow us, and he got over, so there was no problem. I think he must have been off, and just got back on again.
How far ahead is Mr. Atkinson of it?
19 seconds.
19 seconds?
Yes.
And can you get that back, do you think?
In 3 stages, unlikely, I would say.
After all those problems, Steve Fairley really gets his act together and elevates himself up to a remarkable 3rd place. A sideways John Thompson finishes 5th in the ex-Morton car. And a decidedly unspectacular Terry Hill finishes in 4th place to give himself some valuable points in the championship. For Stuart Nichols, those 19 seconds were just too much. He still finishes 2nd, however, to maintain and even increase his lead in the championship. Today is Atkinson's day. It's his 2nd win in a row. He's obviously going to be a force to be reckoned with in the championship, and the gap is narrowing. Meanwhile, in 3rd place, Fairley, showing that he's got what it takes as well, moving up quickly. Clinton Smith, 2 seconds ahead of Goff, wins yet again to extend his lead in the championship with Goff hard on his tail. The 7 Valley stages, with the bulk of the event held in the delightful Haffron Forest. We can be sure that Steve Bamber is looking for a good result here. Equally, Fairley is putting in a very aggressive run. But there's no doubt that Chris McAuliffe has it all to go for, and is showing this much improved form. For auto tester Russ Swift, this is an unrivaled opportunity to show off his handbrake turn technique. With 2 wins in his pocket and back on his own home ground, Chris Atkinson is a clear favourite for this event. But perhaps he's trying a little too hard here. Graham Parkinson, 3rd in last year's Astra Challenge, is partnered by Mike Broad, the chairman of the BTRDA Rallies section. The Nova going well. Vince Wetton in a familiar car in an unfamiliar colour. This is the ex-Clinton Smith car. He'll be campaigning it alongside Alistair Sutherland. And there is Sutherland, who's been putting up some good performances this year. Clinton Smith has forsaken the Ascona for the Manta 400, a quicker and lighter car which has seen service in South Africa previously. So on to service. We talk to Steve Bamber.
How are you getting on today?
A bit of problems at the moment with no first and second gear. We're just stuck with 3rd and top at the moment, so we're just struggling a little bit.
What are the stages like?
Very fast, very flowing, enjoyable. Great.
Good, thank you.
Thanks.